listening to Barnes Talks Ball with host Colby Barnes. Sit down, sit back, and enjoy listening to Colby Talk Ball.
Hey, and welcome back to Barnes Talks Ball. We got a jam-packed show for you guys today. We're doing a whole draft preview with my buddy Tanner. We're going to talk to him for a little bit, and then we're going to get into a mock draft. The draft is tomorrow as I'm recording this, but you guys will be seeing it on Thursday. But anyways, let's get to Tanner. Let me add him on. What up? How we doing, man?
I'm doing good, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Great to be on great to be on Barnes Talks Ball today. Everyone listening, I'm Tanner. I'm 20 years old, sophomore at KU, and me and Colby, he asked me to be on this pod, and I'm just absolutely honored. And this guy's my future roommate, so
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Future roommates,
yes,
getting the podcast going. You might
yes,
be
sir.
on it a lot more come July when we move in together. But
For sure.
How's life? How's KU? I know you're a former Johnson County Community College student. How's life at KU? This is your first semester.
Man, it's different. It's different. Going from all those small classes, Johnson County, to 400 people in a single auditorium. It's a different experience, but I'm really liking it. I'm liking what I'm doing right now. I'm going into finance, so doing good. I'm trying to get that bread up. So yeah, just keep cruising along. Can't wait to have you there.
How do you feel about rooting for KU sports now that you're a former K-State fan?
Former K-State fan. I'm repping right now. Got the Cats hat on. I'm getting better with it. I've been supporting KU baseball a little bit.
It's easier to support baseball than football.
It's easier to support that, but
yeah.
basketball and football, I mean, I'm trying to get to the point where I can support them at all games, but when it comes to KU K-State, it's K-State all day. Go Cats.
We're gonna be at a lot of KU football games this year, though.
Oh yeah,
I bet. We're gonna be having some fun, but let's talk about some ball. What the podcast is about. Give me your hottest hot take.
Hottest hot take.
Any sport.
Since we're going to be talking about the NFL draft later, I think I should just go off rip. I think the Chiefs are I actually think they're going to trade back tomorrow. And I think we're going to take someone at the skill position tomorrow. We're going to drop back. Everyone's talking about OT, D linemen, trading up for OT in the first round. I think we drop back and get some value out of it.
I wouldn't mind that. It's a very Brett Veach move too.
Yeah.
Very Veachy move to just trade back and get capital, especially since we don't have any picks in the 7th, and that's where Veach drafts like half our starters in the 7th round. It feels like so. I don't hate that. How do you feel about the Royals? I know you've been keeping up with them more.
Haven't been a big baseball fan recently, but been trying to keep up with the boys in blue so far this season, and not been so great so far. It's some of the worst bats in the league. Half our players are hitting under 200. I mean, it just seems like a miserable watch. I've watched them 2 or 3 times. They've played like 25 games, and it's just I have no reason to come back. It's Bobby Witt Jr. versus everyone.
Yeah.
So,
as somebody who watches every game and makes TikToks reviewing them, it's been a tough season for the boys in blue, especially those bats. Not a lot of fun baseball being played.
I mean, I feel like our starting rotation too has been great. I mean, yeah, Cole Reagans, who could be Cy Young right there. I mean, Seth Lugo.
Bubich too. Bubich
has been balling so far. I think one of the games I watched, Bubich's pitch just got him on my fantasy baseball team. He's a stud, man.
He just strikes people out all the time, dude. He's so fun to watch. He attacks the zone, and that's what some other guys don't do. And that's what we didn't have before last year is guys who attack the zone. Like in 2023, we're just throwing balls and stuff. Not fun. But you want to get into this mock draft?
Let's do it, man.
All right, let me get this mock draft up on here. So our first few picks are already been made because I didn't pause it as soon as it. So Cam Ward went first. Abdul Carter
Browns going
went
with Abdul
second.
Carter.
I kind of
No
like
Travis
it.
Hunter.
We're gonna resume draft.
That'd
We're
be
only
interesting.
picking for the
That'd be
Chiefs.
interesting if they did that with having Myles Garrett. I mean, that could be a scary combo right there.
That'd be disgusting. But Travis Hunter goes to the Giants.
Ooh,
Patriots go OT.
Boo in the 4th spot.
Genty to the Raiders. Mike Green. Steelers get Shador.
That's pretty realistic.
Yeah, I
Trading up
kind of
is
like that.
good.
I've been seeing him fall.
rumors around that.
Board's falling good for our Chiefs. So we could trade back to 33 and we move up 40 picks in the.
I mean, in this scenario, that's pretty unlikely realistically, but I mean, in this scenario, it depends in this mock if you just want to do this straight up or you actually want to do some trades.
I wouldn't mind the trade here because I could see us doing this because Jackson Dart's still on the board.
Yeah.
That's who the Browns are going to trade up for.
Yeah. They're going to want a QB.
So I think we take this trade from the Browns.
I'm fine with that. We already did a trade. Let's just do this straight up.
So we got Walter Nolan, Burden, Kenneth Grant. Those are probably the 3 picks that we would make here. Let's look at offensive tackle. That Minnesota offensive tackle is there, where I've been seeing him mocked here.
Yeah, I've been seeing him a lot, but no way for a first round. If you want him, you're going to have to trade up like mid-second rounds or you don't want him anywhere near the first round.
You thinking Walter Nolan here?
I mean, we got Walter Nolan, absolute stud. He's been all over the place on boards. Mario Hampton sitting there is making me gush. This kid's a stud, but I mean, I just have PTSD from Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the first round. Yes. Who else? We got Luther Burden. I know you're really high in Luther Burden. I am as well. This guy is literally a Deebo Samuel clone. I'm telling you, this guy would be a stud in our offense.
I want to take him here, but I think Walter Nolan, you have to go.
For value probably Walter Nolan. Kenneth Grant is also a beast. We got a lot of good players here. We got Henderson's really high in this board. He would be great in the Chiefs offense as well, but I think it's just a little bit too high for him.
So are we going Nolan here?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the value you just have to.
Omari Hampton goes next pick, then Burden goes to the Titans.
Yeah.
Burden to the Titans is actually pretty good. Good move. Kenneth Grant goes to the Niners. Looks like
still on the board. Never mind.
We're gonna have some nice running backs here at 60.
I think second, third round pick with the running back is. I mean, there's so many good running backs in this class. You could wait till like the 4th or 5th round and grab a DJ Giddens, Devin Neal, both kids from the area. I mean,
Judkins is here at 63. We could go him. Let's look at defense, though.
I see a lot of guys that the Chiefs have been interested here already. TJ Sanders, Darius Alexander. They just recently talked to him.
Darius Alexander's a stud, too. I don't think he's going to be here tomorrow, or not tomorrow.
And the next two guys, the kid out at UCLA and Alfred Collins, I've both heard things about them as well.
Yeah. Lots of decisions here to make.
Well, they got Ormond Lott very low on this list, or on this mock.
Emory Jones, really good. Cameron Williams is really good. I just don't like any of the offensive.
I do. I like Ozzy Trapello a lot, or Trapello. This dude is 6'8".
Oh my god!
315. He's athletic, high RAS score. Watch a little bit of film on him. He's a little slow and his pad level's bad, but I mean, this kid. I mean, he'd be a project. Yeah. But
I kind of like that.
I don't know.
I like him at 66.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of risky because we have Kingsley right now, who's almost a project, just an athletic freak, and I mean, it hasn't worked out so far. But I mean, we're talking about Kingsley being at left guard, which I think is perfect for him.
I think the home run picks Judkins here.
Yeah, I don't. Can we go back to the full board? Yeah, I don't think you want to risk 3 more picks. I mean, if also, I think you just take him now.
Yeah, I like Judkins here. First Ohio State player we've ever drafted under Brett Veach.
Yes,
don't really like.
I think we just pick straight up here.
Yeah. We double dip at DT.
We could.
Certain fans would have a riot if we ever double dip.
I think if you wanted to go, let's look at the tight ends real quick. What's the Harold Finham? Okay, I've seen a lot of the Chiefs actually had a top 30 visit with him.
He reminds me.
He led college football with receptions and touchdowns this past season. The one thing I have against it is coming out of Bowling Green. I'm always kind of been weird about smaller schools and how they can translate to the NFL because I haven't even played at a Power 4 or Power 5 level.
6'3" is also what worries me. 6'3", 240. Not a huge tight end.
I mean, he's basically just like
he's a slot.
Big X wide receiver. Slant. Yeah.
Ozzie is here still. Defense.
Basically, I like Ozzie a lot, but at the same time, I don't think it's worth it at this time of the draft. I think he's just way too high still on the board. I don't like any of these receivers right here.
Jack, but not where we are right now. Troy Horton.
Yeah.
I also like, but not here. So you think we're going defense? What's a corner? Jacob Parrish, K-State kid.
Yeah, even as a K-State fan, I don't. He's not physical. He weighs nothing. He would get pushed around off the line, and I don't think he's worth. Dorian Strong, I know you like him.
I love Dorian Strong. He's another Raz guy. Look at this, 6'1", 185, athlete. That's a Brett Veach corner right there.
Yeah, Veach likes his corner over 6 foot, or Spags does. I can tell you that. What do you? Yeah, big board. Yeah, I'd if it was up to me, I would double dip at either defensive or DT or edge, but I really like Darius Alexander. Same thing with the small school thing, but I think this cat has produced enough to go ahead and go at that selection.
I like him too. He's a guy who can bump out. See if we're going to lose many people here. We lose Emory Jones. DJ Gettins goes.
Are we picking 95 now with that trade?
Yeah, or 94. We're picking 94.
Oh, we got 94 and 95. Yeah, because we already had 95. So back to back, I like this.
Could move up 50 spots, but I don't really. That seems unrealistic.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Denzel Burke.
I do like Denzel Burke at Ohio State, stud.
Reminds me of a kid named Denzel Ward. It's a great clip. Tez, I don't like Tez at all.
No, he's too small, and he didn't even. Yeah, 154. Everyone had all this concern about Worthy last year, and what was he like? 165 or something like that coming out, or 165.
Love Troy Horton. We go Cameron Williams here. Get tackle.
We could. I was going to say, let's look at tackles here. Let's see what's on the board. We still got Charles Grant, Logan Brown at a KU.
I think he's a guard.
I wouldn't go any deeper than that. Yeah.
I think Cameron Williams is probably our pick here. I mean, we have another pick too.
Yeah, I've heard lots. I haven't like watched any film or anything on him or done any research, but I've heard good things.
Then you think we go Denzel Burke right after that at 95?
Yeah, I can agree. Can you just go to the all offense real quick? Let's see. I mean, I actually do like Gunnar Helm a lot out of Texas, but I don't think we need to go tight end here. I'm cool with those two selections. I think you put some depth in the CB room.
We're going to get very beachy here, technical. If this same situation was actually happened, we would go Burke first and then the tackle to get the cheaper contract on the tackle. If you're assuming Cameron Williams can come compete for your left tackle job.
Yeah.
Lots of trades here. Tyler Shaw, Louisville, 3rd round. People have been mocking him in the 1st round recently.
That's outrageous. I can name 5 quarterbacks better than him in this draft.
I think quarterbacks
more Shedeur Sanders or Jackson Dart.
I think we're gonna see some weird quarterbacks pick tomorrow night.
I think we're gonna have 3. We're gonna have 3 QBs in the 1st round tomorrow. It's gonna be Ward, Sanders, and Jackson Dart. I think he goes late round 1.
Yeah, I like that. I think we could see another guy slip in though.
I've been hearing talks about Jalen Milroe, and people are starting to get high on Kyle McCord.
That's going to be interesting. Tomorrow's going to be fun.
I mean, you just think about last year. Everyone thought there'd be like 3 or 4 quarterbacks, and there was 5 quarterbacks selected in the first, 13 or 14 picks. We had like
it was all offense for the first 14 picks. Yeah. Nick Nash goes. Dang it! I was looking at him.
Yeah, stud.
Puka Nacua on steroids. Isaiah Bond goes with his issues. 1st round talent going in.
Devin Neal to the Bills. Wouldn't that just
I would do bad things to myself that I can't stay on air. Jared Ivey. I really like Jared Ivey.
Damn, Kyle McCord, 196. Dylan Gabriel went before him in this draft. I saw him get picked like 30 picks ago. That's crazy.
I kind of like Dylan Gabriel. He reminds me of Russell Wilson a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's just too short. And, I mean, you could say, Drew Brees, but, I mean, I just don't think he's like 25 years old.
His arm talent's not good enough, yeah. Melo to the Jags.
All right, so is this our last pick, or do we got one more?
We had
251
and yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say we had 257 compository picks. I just didn't know if they were using the trade or not. All right, let's see what we got here. Once we get down to this,
Tajee, even though we already went running back.
Who, Taj Brooks?
Yeah,
absolute stud at Texas Tech, and he led the Big 12 in rushing this year, even with Scottsdale.
Offense.
Can we pull up our picks real quick and kind of base it off of that? Is there a way you can pull up picks?
There is a way. Let me find it.
You can. It's fine.
So we went 2 D tackles, running back, corner, offensive tackle. We have 226, 251, and 257.
Okay. So I think we're good on the defensive line. We've got a corner. We got an OT as well. So we're really trying to fix the trenches and bulk them up a little bit, especially after that Super Bowl. That was rough. Second time that's happened in a Super Bowl. You think we learned by now? So I'm liking the way this draft is going. I think we might go another skill position here, really, on offense.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. Receivers, I like Ja'Cory Brooks. Low RAS score, though, so I think Veach drafts off the relative athletic score, too. But
who else do we got here? Theo Weiss was good at Missouri, yeah.
Will Shepard.
Will Shepard, he I mean, I don't know. He just seems like like he wants to be like a big X guy. That's kind of how he played at Colorado, but
We kind of don't have that.
yeah, but Veach doesn't like that, man.
Yeah, neither does Mahomes or Andy Reid.
And I don't know why. I mean,
It would
even
change
like
our offense.
we had Hopkins and we just didn't even use the guy, and he was. I feel like he was always open. I don't know if they just use him as a decoy or.
I'm not really liking any of the edges here.
Yeah, I don't really. Once you get down this far in the draft, it's just like I don't even.
No, half the
A lot
guys.
of the Marky Siegel at K-State, he's very athletic. Lots of upside in him. I can tell you, he was a beast at K-State. 9.64 RAS score.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
But I wouldn't put them here. I think we go skill position here, and then we can do something else with the other two picks.
I don't mind Jimmy Horn.
Jimmy Horn is a Brett Veach guy.
Yeah, Dad played here too.
So I mean, I feel like that could be a realistic pick or something that the Chiefs definitely look at here.
Big board. I mean, nobody really other than Taj Brooks is value for us. And
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind doubling up on the RB position. He's very talented.
I mean, we have 3 picks. Let's do it.
I think you could use him as like, I think he'd be a practice squad guy, start off, which I mean is fine. But I think I could see him as like that third down back out of the backfield on the passing play, a little Jerick McKinnon role.
Because none of the guys we're looking at are going to be gone in 30 picks.
Yeah.
So I think, take the shot.
Anything can happen here, especially the 5 through 7 rounds.
I love the offensive tackle out of Indiana, by the way. I don't remember his name.
Trevor Etienne is going that late too.
Teams aren't really high on him.
And I watched a couple of Georgia games this year, and I think he's a stud. But I mean, there's a reason I'm not an NFL scout.
Texas Tech guy. Tied in, we could go back-to-back Texas Tech guys.
We could. Tight end. Let's just pull up tight end in general here. I want to see what's there. Marquis Siegel is also still on the board. Yeah, no one really catches my eye here. I don't think. I mean, if you draft a tight end this late, I don't really see them making a roster or even a practice squad. To be honest,
love GCL, by the way. Another massive human being.
Whew. 6'8", 315. Same height and weight as Ozzy from earlier.
Huge person.
This guy would be an absolute project, though. Holy.
Yeah. He also took a visit here.
6'8" and 315, and you're going in the 7th round. You just must not be the greatest football player, but
you know.
Did this say Pac-12 Offensive Lineman of the Year? What did that say?
I think he won something.
And he's going this late. There must be something there with like medicals or something. Your Pac-12 Offensive Lineman of the Year, 6'8", 315 OT. I
love him, dude. I don't think he goes this low in the actual draft.
I think we should just wrap this up with either I like Marquis Siegel a lot. That's the bias coming out of me, but he was a stud at K-State.
I like Marquis Siegel. So.
Shiloh Sanders at 351. All right.
I like it.
Final
There's our draft.
Here.
Walter Nolan, Judkins, Darius Alexander, stud. You get another edge, like defensive tackle guy. God, 30 sacks next year, dude.
That'd be great. I think the two DTs here and the first 3 picks is big. I mean, you lose Turk Wharton, and I mean the only who's your other study edge right now is George, and who is it? FAU. I mean,
Menahu.
A Minihu. I mean, yeah, I don't. At this point, I don't trust the Minihu. I mean,
To stay healthy.
either stay healthy or just coming off the ACL
Yeah, I
from
mean, he
a
didn't
couple
really
years ago as
produce
well.
last
He
year.
wasn't really able to. I mean,
Coming
I think
off.
he just beef up that defensive line and.
I like that there though. I think that sets us up.
Agreed. Yeah, I'm liking that draft. If the Chiefs were to do that, I'd be pretty happy. But I'm excited to see what they're going to do tomorrow night.
We're
It's gonna be a good
all
night.
wrong picks. None of that is going to actually happen.
Hey, if we get one of these picks right, we're celebrating. I mean, that'd be big.
That'd be huge. I really like getting Alexander that way. If he falls, I don't care if he's at Toledo. I mean, just.
I mean, I've been seeing mocks with him like early second, like picks like 35 through like 45. So I mean,
I saw a random burner on Twitter account or burner Twitter account tweet out just because he's making me mad. Jerry Jones is targeting him at 44. So if they take him at 44 tomorrow, or he goes before 44, that guy might be valid.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a long night before the Chiefs pick at 31, unless they do something special, which I mean would be fun. My hot take was them trading out. That'd be the most unsatisfying night ever. But
if they trade up, there's been talk about trading up. Who do you want to trade up for?
Kelvin Banks, offensive tackle from Texas. That's the one right there, man. That's the one. He's a stud. We can't only if he falls though. I mean, I've been seeing him mocked top 15 to like top 25. So I mean, just depends where it really falls. If you want to talk like skill position wise, like I think like if Ibuka is there at let's say like 20, I'd say like 23 to 26. I think you just go up and take him. I mean,
I think 19 with Tampa is the highest we're gonna get.
You're probably right. Well, it's gonna be hard to get anywhere. No one wants to trade with the Chiefs. Just go to the Chiefs. So I mean,
you're looking NFC. I don't think a single AFC team will trade up with us, unless the Bills want to, just because they're.
Yeah, that's true. You never know.
They love it.
The Bills have done it 2 or 3 times now, and so it's like.
I think my hot take might be is we're going to trade up in front of the Bills and take whoever they want, like we did with Trent, because they're right below us. They're picking right before us. I think we trade up in front of them.
Oh, that would. I mean, it'd be hysterical. I wouldn't even. The internet would go crazy. I mean, they went crazy last year, and then the cherry on top with Worthy. I mean, we lost him in Buffalo. Worthy scoring on the. I mean, Worthy's first touch of his NFL career was a touchdown that Thursday night, Week 1 against the Ravens, and
it had like a
internet just went crazy instantly, and then he ended up getting another tutty as well.
He's going to be so much better this year.
With the Bills, the guy we're getting is an absolute stud. So I mean, I would not mind that.
Our offense is going to be so explosive next year. My hot take might be Rashid doesn't get suspended.
I don't know. I feel like they're going to make an example out of him. But
I feel like they would have did it by now.
Yeah, you think that, but with all the, I don't know. You got to let the legal process.
We're close to spring training.
Yeah, it's not that far away, which is crazy to even think about. I mean, we're already going through draft stuff, and the Super Bowl was like 2.5 months ago. Yeah. I mean, it
goes quick when we're in the Super Bowl every year.
Yeah, no, it's crazy, but I think the addition of Jalen Moore might be one of our best. I think being behind Trent Williams for that long and stepping up into a role to protect Mahomes' blind side is. I think he's going to do really well in this offense. So I'm excited to see how that does because we all know left tackle was just abysmal last season.
Yeah,
I
think Elijah Mitchell's going to be really good.
If he stays healthy, he's a stud, an absolute stud. I think another hot take. I think he's better than Pacheco when he's healthy, and with Pacheco being injury prone now, I mean, I don't know. That's why I like the 2 running backs we took in this mock draft. I think Pacheco's out the door next year, so I know a lot of people love him, but I really don't think he's going to be here next year.
I think he could be used to move up in this draft or move back or whatever.
I wouldn't mind that. I actually think that's a great idea.
Yeah,
everyone loves him, his personality and the way he plays, but I mean, the guy can't see the field.
Yeah, he's just not. He doesn't have the vision to be every down running back.
Yeah, he doesn't look like 4.3 speed either. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what he like ran his 40. He does not look. I mean,
He's a running hard merchant.
Yeah, and he just doesn't have the physical traits to do that either,
Yeah.
in my opinion. So
Elijah Mitchell is like the definition of class Canaan.
yeah,
If he,
I think he's gonna be special. I think you get him healthy and let him be your RB2 behind Kareem Hunt. I still think Kareem Hunt's a beast. I mean, I know he's getting old, and he's just gonna keep declining year
he's
after
a
year.
ball.
I mean, absolute stud. I mean, you could see the difference in the run game immediately after we got Kareem Hunt. I think what was his first week? First week was week 4 against the Chargers last year in Los Angeles, and it was just automatic.
It was so fun to watch. I remember watching it. It was so fun.
Open up that run game a little bit, and
it was so
deep
fun
ball to Worthy. I mean,
when we also watched Mahomes obliterate Rashid's knee.
Yeah,
that was brutal.
That was not fun to watch. Was first drive or something
on a pick thrown to Chiefs corner, new Chiefs corner. I'm forgetting his name. Probably gonna bother me.
Yeah, no, it's been a while since free agency, so can't it's been too long.
Hold on,
dude's a stud though. Dude's an absolute stud.
Let me look it up. But Christian Fulton.
That's
what it is.
Yes.
I knew it was it's spelled with a K, but I knew it was like the
he's gonna our cornerback room is gonna be dirty.
We were on our knees waiting for Jalen Watson to get back and get healthy last year. So
Jalen Watson next year, if he stays healthy, he's going to be a stud again. I mean, he was one of the best cornerbacks in the league, which is crazy to think about before he got hurt. I mean, what was that against the 49ers? He got hurt, and then you have like Josh Williams and Najee Johnson coming in, and they just didn't step up into the role. So
I want to see Josh Williams play safety.
I mean, I could see it. I don't know.
We tried to move him to corner. He's a safety.
Yeah, I'd almost.
He's huge, by the way. He's a 6'4".
Yeah, I mean, he's a big guy. But I don't know. That quarterback room, we're gonna have everyone on straps next year. It's gonna be like the 2023 quarterback duo with Snead and McDuffie back there. It's so exciting. It could be even better, but that's probably wrong.
We're gonna have Fulton and Watson outside with Trent back in the slot. McDuffie, dude.
Yes, sir. I miss Snead, man. I miss him.
I do too.
He's a Spags guy. I mean, you go to Tennessee. I mean, I know he got injured.
His knee's cooked too. Yeah. His knee's just gross from what they report. Yeah, it's just so messed up. But he might be back for a 7th round pick.
Yeah.
By the end of the year, but
it's crazy. We even got a 3rd round for him last year. Looking at it, I mean,
we basically got a 3rd round and a 2nd round or 4th round for DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah,
just need a 3rd. Yeah,
that's crazy.
But you want to give a season prediction? What do you think our record's going to be next year? Off the top of the head.
Season prediction, regular season wise, I don't think you can replicate what we did last year. All those close wins. I mean, that's almost like a one-time thing, really. I think ceiling, they can go 14-3. Floor, I think it's 11-6. So somewhere in that range for me.
I was going to say 12-5.
My actual prediction would be 13-4. So
I like that.
When the AFC West, I think you can be a 1 seed again.
With the 17-game season, it's so weird.
Yeah, I mean, you never know.
I hate it. It's so gross. 12-5 sounds. So
I mean, I'm not going to argue against a longer season to watch more football, but
yeah. Hopefully, it doesn't kill Tua Tagovailoa.
I think they just need to implement the 2-week bye system and. I mean, I'm pretty sure didn't someone propose that, like an NFL player or something, and then it puts.
Well, they want to add the 6th or not the 16th, 18th game. and have 2
Oh, add the 18 game 2 week bye system,
Which I would
and
hate
then the Monday after the Super Bowl is President's Day or something like that. So
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even have to worry about
That'd
getting
be
up or
kind of
anything
nice.
like that. Yeah, that would be
Although I
nice.
don't know if I
But
could have been trusted to be alone in my house after the Super Bowl this year.
I turned it off at halftime, and I was like, I don't know if I can watch this beating anymore. And I turned it on mid third quarter, and it got worse. And I was like, oh my god.
We watched the whole thing. It was just me and my brother, basically. My dad went upstairs. We listened to we muted the halftime show and listened to Drake instead, and then we kept Drake sad.
I
Drake
wasn't a
songs
fan.
on.
I did watch halftime show. I don't like. I like Kendrick, but
I
think it
can't
could've
get
been
behind
better.
Mr. Mustard, dude. I'm a Drake fan at heart. But
Um,
anything you want to end it off? Anything you're doing that you want to talk about?
Not necessarily.
Drop the Instagram, maybe.
Oh yeah, if you want to go follow me on socials, go hit up TannerGraph8 on Insta, or
Go give him a follow. It's a good
go
follow.
give it a follow. Yo, add me on PlayStation, Togue_LR. We need more people in the Minecraft realm, so if anyone wants to join,
we have been playing
just hit up the comment section. So he could put my socials in the link in the description. I'll just say I appreciate you having me on here. Had a good time. Good to talk ball with the
You're
future
welcome.
roomie. So yeah, I
Great
appreciate
episode.
it, man.
Peak episode.
Peak episode.
Definitely one of my best. But I'll let you go and I'll do my outro.
All right. I'll see you, man. Thank you.
See ya. So, guys, that was Tanner, future roommate. Did a little mock draft for you all, a little hot takes, some commentary. But that's all I got for the episode today, boys. I'll see you next week.
Hey, thanks for listening. Make sure to follow Barnes Talks Ball on YouTube, X, at Barnes Talks Ball.